Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, December 8th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am in the flow where I want to grow. And this actually went through several incarnations of a mantra. I started writing down I'm in the flow where I want to go, but grow actually came out and I was like, oh yeah, we're growing. We are growing up through this energy. And then I also was like, oh, and glow fits too. But the original one was I am in the flow where I want to go. And we do have some movement power with us today with the moon in Leo, making several connections before we shift into Virgo, and even having a grand trine in fire. So grand trine energy is where we have all three of the signs in a given element connecting in. And we have them connecting almost exactly. It's not quite exact, but it's close enough that we're definitely going to feel this. So we have the moon in Leo connecting to Uranus and Pallas in Aries, and then to Mercury in Sagittarius. And so we actually are going to have Uranus and Mercury coming together, and in the next week, we're going to have Mercury and Uranus coming together, and some ahas are coming through. I've been saying in the video, I feel like there's going to be that moment where you're suddenly going to get like, oh, I get where this has been going. I think that's probably going to be that Mercury-Uranus connection, but we're on our way there, and the moon in Leo today is igniting this and helping bring through some ahas through our own divine creative inspiration. So, the first connection is the moon connecting to Uranus. We have to remember that Uranus is retrograde right now in Aries, taking us deeper in and through our process so we can know who we are. And we have to connect this into that moon in Leo, the inner child process. Who are you in relationship to and with your inner child? Are you bringing forth that energy in and through your life? Now, what's interesting is that Uranus and this other energy of Pallas are actually moving into connection in Aries. And I think this is so interesting in the astro today because the moon in Leo brings out the inner child. Pallas energy can connect us into daddy issues and issues around the patriarchy. So a lot of these daddy issues are issues around the patriarchy, which it could be daddy, it could be a grandfather, or it even could be a mother figure who had that patriarchal streak within her. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a man energy, but as the moon is connecting to this, you may get some insights where you are now holding back that inner child due to those places where you were then suppressed. What I love is that I do have the creativity card today. So our creativity is like strong firepower behind it, but this is also the Empress card, which is mother, maternal energy. And that's how we are going to ultimately break through this, is by tuning into our own nurturing and mother energy for ourselves to bring us through. We'll get into that a little bit later with another connection. But this is going to be key. How do you need to mother yourself to bring forth your divine creativity? Moon connecting into Mercury is also bringing us insight into this. This connection is 26 degrees. That's 8 energy. How are you showing up? Are you showing up and listening to the messages? Are you showing up listening and honoring your inner child? And then are you also listening and honoring the maternal figure within you, the Empress energy within you, to help bring you that balance, to show you how you have to move? Again, we're going to get into that. It's coming. The next connection that we have as we roll on is the moon in Leo connecting into Saturn. Again, the inner child process is so important. Saturn in Sagittarius finishing up 28 degrees, that worth energy around our truth, the truth of our purpose, the truth of how we're moving into our purpose. And we have to know and remember how much input the inner child, your child energy, has into that. I was telling a friend almost right before recording this, I wanted to be a rock star ballerina princess cat when I was little, and I feel like we all, when we're little, are so keyed in and tuned in that we have a piece, a glimmer, a spark of what we need to help pull us into our process. Now, obviously, I'm not sitting here as cat or ballerina or a rock star, but those archetypes, those energies do serve me as I show up and do this. So it's remembering those sparks of desire within you, showing up for that and letting that help drive you into your truth, letting that help you remember and be instigated. Instigation is like a big word for me today. In and through this, be instigated into that, the truth of your purpose, into that energy. How are you showing up for that? And are you giving it its due worth? There is a lot of worth in that. And Saturn's reminding us now, big part of the process. Then, here we go. Here we go into this. Moon in Leo is connecting to Mars in Libra. Mars is finishing up in Libra. Last day, Mars is shifting into Scorpio tomorrow, and we will get into that because, wow, that is going to be, back into Scorpio season. That's what I feel like it's going to pretty much feel like for us. But with the moon connecting to Mars at 29 degrees, that balance, the yin-yang balance, and it's very important that you remember your need of your yin energy, your need of that inner voice in order to move into your personal mastery. Now I have one of the night cards today instead of the 3 night cards. The slow down into the master. Slow down because you are tuning into your inner yin to show you how to move. Mars in Libra, honoring that inner balance that you have going on, listening to your intuition, listening to your inner guidance, your gut level guidance, and then moving from that place. That's going to be really important. This energy is so fiery that it's like, go, go, go. But these cards are like, the master knows you can go slow and be so tuned in. It's going to take you exactly where you want to go or to grow or to flow. So this is how we want to listen in. Now I feel like with this fire energy, especially if you get caught up in the momentum, caught up in the go, 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 move, 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 I have the stress card. Do not go there. That's not how you want to go or glow or flow. You want to tune into your inner guidance. Sit, meditate, listen, honor that inner nurturing, move slowly, and remember that is your current master process in and through this. And I love this. I actually have from the Sacred Traveler card, in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. She kind of looks like a Santa figure there. Everything's smooth sailing, and here comes some great gifts to you if you can be in this master process. The final thing is the moon is shifting into Virgo. The moon will shift at 3:08 p.m. Pacific time. No connections happening the rest of the day with that, but that is definitely going to ground that energy. So while you have the go, go, go earlier in the day, that may settle it down. Moon in Virgo always asks us to tune into our physical process and notice what is going on around us in the physical realm. So really drop in, pay attention, and look and listen. It's key. Listen for the cues and the clues. Finally, from the universe has your back. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Surrender, that's part of that slow master process. So surrender, listen into your intuition, and let those energies guide you. So that is it for today. Book a reading if you want to dive deeper into your personal chart. The better it gets, and there is enough love in the world for you. Namaste.